everybody, Cokeman 250 here. Out here in the pasture, just other side of the garden area, and just got through kind of stirring around the compost pile a little bit, looking at some things I want to get done this year with the garden area. There's a cedar tree I want to cut down over here. I'd love to mulch in between all my garden beds, and at least around all my garden beds, a few feet out, and keep the weeds from growing up, because I can get back here and mow. But there's a few things I'd like to get done this year. I'm going to plant a lot of squash this year, and I'm going to try to put up a lot of yellow squash and okra, two of our favorite vegetables, and I think those will be used to the best here on our homestead. Both pretty easy to grow. I've grown them both in the past. I didn't grow any last year. This year I'm going to focus on one of my raised beds will be nothing but yellow squash. One of my raised beds will be nothing but okra. And then I'll probably do a raised bed full of, may do some radishes this year. And maybe like a salad mix. One of my raised beds, kind of a salad mix with some lettuces, some radishes, some green onions. And then in my other bed, I may do some jalapeno peppers and some cucumbers. I'm not going to do a huge extent of things this year, but want to focus two of my beds, one specifically for yellow squash and one specifically for okra. And that's because I want to put a lot of those in the freezer, and because we eat those the most, and that's something the kids enjoy, and it's an easy side dish to any meal, and they go with anything really. You can also slice them up. You can cook them so many different ways. You can grill them up. You can put them in soups and stews. You can put them in. You can fry them up. You can saute them up. You can stir fry them in. Just so universal here on my homestead. So that's what I'm going to focus a lot of time on this year. I mean, a lot of my garden space. Here pretty soon we will finish completing plumbing the garden beds. That will be complete before I plant. And also maybe this week coming up, I will finish the automatic chicken water. I got all the components, I'm pretty sure. I just need to put it all together, find a spot that I want to put it, because I want to hook it into a rainwater harvest system that will hopefully auto feed itself. So we'll see how that works out and see if I can make that happen. But pretty much, I really wish the old Kubota was up and running so I could take care of all this back here. You can see behind me, it's just a growed up mess. You know, a lot of that is blackberries, and I rely on that Kubota to get out there in the middle of that. I can mow paths through those wild blackberries and get out there and pick blackberries. So hopefully we'll either get it fixed or we'll do something else, because I'm not going to spend a whole lot more time or money on it. We'll just see what happens and go from there. Would also like to get some of these water tanks kind of out and plumbed in like I'd talked about before, because we're going to be planting some pecan trees here pretty soon. It's getting about that time of year. So that's kind of where we're at. Just wanted to kind of give you a little update. I've been out here in the garden, enjoying the fresh air, the beautiful daylight, the beautiful weather, because I've been stuck inside the house sick for a few days. So I've been out here just enjoying some fresh air and some sunshine, and contemplating on what's going to go on in the garden. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. This is Coke Man 250 from the land of the free, the home of the brave. God bless everybody, and remember, prep smarter and pray harder.